everyone. Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me clearly. Okay, I think you do. Let's get started. So today we are going to make veg korma. So this recipe I'm trying out from other YouTubers. So I'll mention her name later on, and I'll also write it down in the description. It's called veg korma. So for that we need lots of vegetables. Okay, so let me show you over here while my pan is heating up. Here I have broccoli, tindora, and some vegetables. So here, show you. See, lots of vegetables, around 2 cups of it. This is carrot, peas, green beans, green jalapeno, all, and some whole spices. So I'm just going to cut some. I just need to cut some onion. So we'll be taking less than half onion, okay, not too much onion. My family is not a big fan of onion, that's the reason I'm just taking half. Hopefully they don't have any problem with that, because they are not a big fan of onion. Okay, so now our onion is done. Here, onion, carrot, peas, some green beans, jalapeno, all, and over here some more vegetables. This is broccoli and this is a little tindora. I have taken 10 tindora altogether. Okay, so let's get started. Over here I have some oil heating up in the pan. We are going to start making veg korma. So it's a South Indian recipe that I am making it now. Let me just throw out some water. So as I said earlier that I'm trying one of the YouTubers recipe for the first time. So let's see how it goes. So here, this recipe does not require too much oil, okay, so make sure you don't add it. Okay, it's 1/8 cup of oil, and we'll be making it for 4 to 5 people. Okay, and whenever you put oil in, try to spread it everywhere so that it doesn't stick. Okay, I mean your vegetables doesn't stick. And now I'm going to add my whole spices. This is bay leaf, red chili, 2 big elaichi, some cloves, and some black pepper. This is cinnamon, and 2 elaichi, small elaichi. Okay, 2 small, 2 big. So this is the one I am using here. So let's put it in the oil on the slow flame, okay, because we want the flavor to come in the oil. And then once we roast them, since we are going to eat them, we don't want it to be, combined with our gravy. So I'm going to take them out after they are roasted in the oil, so that flavor gets into the oil. And then I'm going to show you the trick later on. See, the flavor comes from whole spices, okay? Restaurant people, they always add whole spices, and they cook it like that. but whenever it comes in the bite, it doesn't taste good. So I'm going to take them out in a little while, and then I'm going to put them in the cloth, right, this kind of cloth, so that it doesn't come in the mouth, but we can also get the flavor. So I'm going to do this. So let's take them out now, since they are roasted. You see, they are getting big now, so that means they are roasted. I'm going to take them out. If you want, you can also throw this out, okay? I mean, the flavor is already in the oil, but I'm very picky eater. I like the whole flavor, so I'm going to be keeping it in the cloth, okay? The thin cloth. It cannot be thick. Here I'm having hard time removing the cinnamon. Okay, so whole spices is all out. I think 1 to 2 spices fell over here. I'm going to take it. My stove is clean. Okay, everything is over here. So I'm going to leave this on the side. So now let's do some tempering. This is half teaspoon of mustard seed. When the mustard seed crackle, let me just turn up the flame. Remember, mustard seed needs to be crackling, okay? When the mustard seed crackle, you can hear the crackling sound. So with this veg korma, before I forget, I want to say that you can take any vegetables you like. Some people would also add, besides my ingredients, they also would put potato and cauliflower, but my family is not a big fan of potato and cauliflower. That's why I took broccoli, tindora, some carrots, peas, and basically frozen mixed vegetable you can take it, including the broccoli. So now, as you can see, it's splattered. So now I'm going to add my half teaspoon of anise seed. Lower the flame, okay? Okay, now here, before we add that, we need to add our curry leaves. Here, that's curry leaves. And I'm just going to break it. But whenever you add curry leaves, make sure you have the lid handy, okay? It splatters everywhere. Ready? And just go like this. So when you do that, the flavor of curry leaves can go in the water. Not in the water, but in the oil, so that our oil becomes very flavorful. And let them roast for like 30 seconds. Okay, now see, it's all toasty. So now we'll add some asafoetida and our vegetable, which is time consuming to cook, is called tindora. So let's add that. I hope you can see me clearly. Oh, there are some few messages too. Hold on. What do you look like? Maybe in my future video I can relive my, I can show you how I look like, but not now. I'm cooking, so here. It does take some time, okay? So I'm just going to close the lid and let it cook. Hi Seha, hi West Neighbors, hi, how are you? Welcome to my live. So now while it's cooking, We also need to add some onion, which we forgot. Here, half onion, okay? So nowadays I try to come live every day. Before I used to post my recipe on YouTube, but because of my full-time job, it's getting really hard to do editing after work and stuff. So I thought maybe if I can show you live every day, I can post more recipe without doing any editing, and this way you know how much time it takes, and you can always follow my recipe. Because my recipe is tried and tested. My family is a very picky eater, so my recipe has to be good. If it's not good, then I wouldn't even post it, or I wouldn't go on live. So hopefully this recipe comes out good, because I'm trying somebody else's recipe. This is not my recipe. So I'll let you know at the end of the video how it comes out, but looking at the ingredients, looks like it's a good recipe. And towards the end, I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have any flavor in your curry, what kind of spices you can add. So I'm going to show you that later on. The trick that I use, if your curry doesn't taste good, you can add some more spices, other spices that I'm going to show you towards the end. So stay tuned with me until the end so that I can give you some more secrets. So flame is medium, okay? We don't want to burn it. So in the meantime, we'll make a paste of coconut. This is 1/8 cup of coconut. This is khaskhas. What's the khaskhas English name? Poppy seed. Poppy seed. 8 to 10 cashews. Whole cashews, okay, 8 to 10. And half tablespoon of anise seed. And then I'm just going to take, not this, I'm just going to take the whole spices. Instead of putting it in a cotton cloth, you can also put it over here, so that you could also get the flavor over here. And put some water, and I'm just going to grind it to make a paste. Okay, this paste is important. This is the paste which make veg korma. Okay, so I'm just going to add some water, which I'm going to show you. Here, this much water, okay, and then grind to make a paste. So now my paste came out this, but I'm going to add some more water so that I can grind it properly. And at the same time, I also need to stir this so that it doesn't get burned. So now at this time, since they're halfway done, I'm going to add rest of the vegetables, which is carrot, peas, jalapeno, and some green beans. I still have broccoli left, which I'm going to add it later on. you can see me clearly? Okay. So stir it one more time. And close the lid and let it cook. So now, as I said earlier, I'm going to add some more water to make a smooth paste. Okay, we want smooth paste. Here we go. Now our paste is done. As you can see, it's smooth now. So I'm going to leave it on the side. Let's check on our gravy now. So now this is the time to add spices. So we'll add some ginger garlic chili paste. Approximately slightly bit more than 1 tablespoon. We'll also add some chilies. One and a half teaspoon salt, coriander cumin powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander cumin powder, and we'll add some water so that our masalas are not burned. First we'll stir. Now since they're almost done, I'm going to add some broccolis, and I have also added our broccoli stems. Okay, so make sure you add that, it tastes good. Now we want our vegetables to be cooked but not mushy, okay? So we'll keep an eye for that. So let's add some water so that they could cook faster. Here, you can turn down. Okay. Okay, close the lid and cook it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, in the meantime, let me show you the gravy that we prepared. This is the gravy. It has coconut coconut cashews, and some khaskhas. Okay, these are the ingredients that I have added. And fennel seed too, including that. Okay, so let's see. They need to be cooked. Okay, let's see. If we break it, yeah, they are breaking easily now. And they will be also cooking with our paste. Okay, so let's add that. Now this paste combines the gravy. Okay, this is the one which makes veg korma. And if you want, you can grind this paste ahead of time too. No worries, it will still stay good. I'm just going to add pinch of turmeric. So this curry does not take that long. It takes literally like 10 to 15 minutes if you have done the prep work. So now that's it. Once this gravy is cooked, the curry is ready. So our veg korma is going to be ready in like next 5 minutes. I'm just going to add some water over here, okay, so that I can use whatever I have in this grinder. And I'm just going to close this and let it get cooked. I'm just going to churn this one more time so that I could get everything, whatever is around from the lid and from the jar, okay? So I'll be right back. I'm going to be turning it on again. Let's see. Now you see that it's getting bubbly, so now we'll add some water that we just grinded with our paste, right? Stir it so that it doesn't get sticky from the bottom. Now this gravy tends to get sticky from the bottom, okay? So make sure you keep stirring this. And as it gets cooked, it's going to get thickened up. And this curry would go very well with paratha, naan, chapati, which I'm going to make it later on. It's called paratha, ajwain paratha. So let's close this for now so that our gravy can get cooked in a medium flame. So now let me give you one tip. In order to clean the grinder properly, just put some soap inside with water and immediately grind it, so you'll have your clean grinder. So I'm going to do that next. So you see this soap and water, I'm just going to grind it again. So now I'm going to have the clean jar and I can put it away. So let's do that. See, this is almost clean now. Now I just need to rinse it. It's all done. See this clean jar? So that's what you should do too. Whenever you use the jar, make sure you whip it with the soap and water inside, and that's how you can get the clean jar. Okay, let's check on our korma. Yes, Rona, yes, my kitchen smells good right now. Yes, with all these flavors. I mean, this is the best curry because you know it has coconut, it has all these whole spices. Yes. Okay, now you see this how thick the gravy is, and we did not even add so much oil in this. And this curry, you can also eat it with basmati rice. It also goes very well with this. The only thing that I want to make sure that all the seasoning is right, so I'm going to taste it right now and I'm going to let you know how it is. I have no idea right now. It's always make sure that your food is right, okay, before you serve it to the guests. So now I'm going to here try the gravy and see if everything is okay. Wow, it's good. Only thing I need is salt, okay? So that's what I'm going to add now. No garam masala because remember previously we grind our garam masala. Instead of putting it over here, we just grind it. So garam masala, I could taste it. I only thing I need is some salt, which I'm going to add it now. Here, around half teaspoon of salt. So add it, the gravy as it gets cold, it's going to get thickened up. Okay, so right now is this much thick gravy, but we like to have thick gravy instead of runny gravy because we eat it with paratha. That's why. So, yeah. And at the end, I know everything is right. You can stop adding seasoning at this time, but I'm just very picky. I love this seasoning. It's called multi-purpose powder. I made it all by myself by mixing all this, powders. Pav bhaji powder, pav bhaji masala, sambar masala, everything. I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top. This masala is very flavorful. You know, when you combine all these masalas and create your own multi-purpose masala, it's going to be delicious. You should try this for your recipe too. And listen, now our curry is ready. I just need to sprinkle some kasturi methi, okay? This is the roasted one. Methi means fenugreek leaves. Here, I'm just going to... You need to scrunch it up a little bit before you add it to the gravy so that you get the best aroma. That's it. And garnish it with some cilantro. I'm going to turn off the flame now because my curry is ready. And the best is mint, okay? If you have mint, please add it. I have it in my backyard. I'm going to see if I can grab it later on, but please add some mint too. It's going to give you a nice flavor. The mint flavor is slightly bit stronger than cilantro, okay? So here. So it has mint, curry leaves, all the herbs that you can think of, you can add it in. And that's it. I'm going to enjoy my curry with paratha, naan and rice. Whatever I have, I'm going to think about it, what I'm going to make next. What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? I subscribe to her channel, so I'll be learning a lot from how to cook. Oh, thanks, Rona. Let me know if you have any questions. I will definitely help you, okay? I would love to teach. Yeah. Hopefully you understood my recipe for today. Please let me know if you didn't understand anything. I went slowly so that you can understand. Now this curry would yield to 3 to 4 people, okay? So I have like 2 kids and 2 adults, so like 4 people, okay? And definitely you can serve it with any kind of rice or paratha. Some people have it with frozen paratha too, but I try to avoid frozen paratha. I make my own. So let me know if you like to have that recipe too. I make it most of the time. So I can definitely in my next video, I can also do it for you. So now my curry is ready. Let me just serve it to you. You see this? It got thickened up a little bit. So the more it thickens up, the better it tastes. But it cannot be liquidy, okay? Yeah. There we go. Here we go. From my kitchen to your kitchen, veg korma. Let me just leave it over here. You see it? Let me just bring it down. Here we go. Okay, so our veg korma is ready to eat. Let me know if you have any questions. Yes, Rona, yes, you can have the whole spices in the oil, but remember to remove it, okay? It doesn't taste good at all. Or another thing that I did is, I bought the strainer. Let me show you. Today from Amazon, I bought the strainer, which looks like this. The strainer is covered up, this one, but the small one, okay? So I also ordered that just so that, I can get the flavor from the spices. Or you can put the cloth, cover it up and put it in the oil. Either way it would work, but remember to take them out. My kids hate them. But the flavor comes from the spices, so yes. So I hope you enjoyed my live today. Thanks for watching. And do try out my recipe. It came out very good, okay? So do try out my recipe and let me know if you have any questions and concerns. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye everyone. Good night. Let me show you the closer look. See this? Some people would also put potato and cauliflower. So basically whatever vegetables you have, you put it. But the gravy is the main, okay? So, okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. Let me know if you have any questions and concerns in the comment section, okay? I'll definitely reply you. Bye. Bye, Rona. Bye everyone, we just finished making veg korma, okay? So I'm going to end my live. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions and concerns, okay? Bye, love you all.